Hey guys, great to see you again. Welcome to our first refresh video. These videos are for you guys that can't join us on a Sunday morning to be able to keep up with what we're doing, okay guys? So, what we're looking at this week, the theme of this week is dependability, okay? Now I know that's a really big and complicated word, but dependability just means things we can rely on, things that are dependable we can rely on and trust not to let us down, okay? So I want to have a look this morning at some of the things we rely on and that are dependable, okay? I know in my life sometimes, technology is something we depend on very much, but I know, especially at the moment, technology can quite often let us down. Technology is something we try and depend on, but quite often will not work. And so technology is something in our life we can't depend on because it's not perfect. It's not something that never doesn't work. So just to show that, I've got my phone. My phone's on and working. And I put my phone in my water. It doesn't like it's still on, which is pretty impressive. But that is to show that technology is not something that is dependable. It's not something we can rely on. Okay. The next thing that is sometimes unreliable is people. Okay, I've got a person chain here. It's really good to rely on people, and it's really good when we can depend on people. But sometimes people let us down. Sometimes we can't rely on people to be able to do things, and so sometimes this can represent people aren't perfect, and so sometimes they're not dependable, and we can't count them as dependable, which is what we're looking at today. So people are off the list. We can't count them as dependable. Something else we try and rely on sometimes is money. A lot of people try and use money to solve their problems, use money to make their lives better, but money isn't reliable, guys. Money can let us down, money can't make us happy, and money isn't something that lasts forever. It runs out. And so money isn't reliable, it's not dependable. So to say that, I've got my £20 note here. I'm gonna get my lighter and I'm gonna light it on fire. There you go, that's my £20 note and it's on fire. Because money isn't reliable, it's not dependable. We can't rely on money to make us happy. We can't rely on money to make our lives any better. There you go, I'm gonna put it in my bowl before it burns my hand. Cool, we've looked at money, we've looked at people, we've looked at technology, but none of these things are dependable. None of these things are reliable. We can't trust them to guide us through life. We can't trust them to keep us safe. We can't trust them to make us happy. But there is one thing the Bible tells us. If I open my Bible the right way up, that's usually a good way of opening the Bible. To Jeremiah 17 verse 7, it says this: "Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him." The Bible is telling us that we can trust on God. God is dependable. God can make us a lot happier. God can guide us through life, and God can help us in our troubles. All we have to do is trust him. So as we go into this week, guys, this is our challenge, is to try and trust God a bit more. When we're having problems, pray and let's give God our troubles and ask him to help us as we go into this week. I hope you have a fantastic week, guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye!